the whole thing with these flies undone. I couldn't see. Is that what was going on? Oh, my days. Never mind. Don't look at my boobs. This is good. This is nice. And then loads of couples in. Give me a cheer, couples. Hey, that's nice. That's the sound of about 1,000 blokes being nudged in the ribs. Brilliant, brilliant. And then there's single people in. Single people, give me a cheer. You see how much happier they sound? Amazing. I'm single. I've been single for ages. I think, and I can't tell whether it's because I'm really fussy, because this is all I want, right? A good-looking bloke who's smart, right? And the smart thing, that's a deal breaker for me. You know, I don't want the sort of bloke who licks his finger before turning the page on a Kindle. Or worse still, licks the Kindle to turn the page. That's bad. But, like, it has been ages since I haven't had a date. This is absolutely true. I've not had a date for 3 years. Now, whoa, save your sympathy. When I'm talking about date, I'm not talking about, you know, getting drunk with some bloke and then staggering back to his, you know, in which case, I've been dating. Probably a little bit too much, to be perfectly honest. But girls got to eat. Now, it's true. Honestly, you've got to keep it all working down there. I saw it on Embarrassing Bodies. A woman's vajuju healed up. It did. It was like a Cindy doll down there. Honest to God, you've got to keep it, you know. But seriously, I'm down to last resorts now. This is my last resort, because I've tried everything. I've done the internet dating and all that sort of thing. This is my last resort, is just to walk into a random pub and hope someone replies if I go, I like old movies. Do you know what I love about that ad, right? I would love it if that wasn't the first shop she'd been into. Like if she'd tried other shops, you know what I mean? Like if she'd gone into a weird shop, like that one in Pulp Fiction with all the samurai swords on the wall. And she'd gone up to the piano and she'd gone, I like old movies. And then she'd heard from the back, like Screamin' Saw 3. Okay, not this shop, but thank you, thank you. They all advertise as well, don't they? The internet dating companies, like Uniform Dating, they advertise, but they don't even have people in their adverts. And then the tagline, she goes, do you work in uniform or fancy those who do? Isn't that just like everybody then? That's like Bupa bringing out a new healthcare product. Are you healthy, ill, dead, or know someone who is? You're not helping me. Or eHarmony, that's another one they advertise a lot. Did you know, sometimes they reject people's applications, right? And a guy put in an application and it got rejected because of what he said in response to one of their questions. And there's a screen grab of it on the internet, right? It goes, eHarmony has rejected your application because in response to the question, what do you find most attractive in a woman? The bloke had written, my dick. How good is that? Because it tells a woman two important things. One, he has got a sense of humour. What girl doesn't like a guy with a sense of humour? Two, he's got a dick. What girl doesn't like a guy with a dick? All of us. But I did internet dating, right? And the problem I had with it was basically the men. No, what it is, I think it's the panic of having to advertise yourself. So they write weird things. Like they'll put down reading as a hobby. Now, reading's not a hobby. That's just something you should be able to do. You know, what are you going to put next? Oh, I'm a big fan of eating and thinking. Pick me! No, mate, put that you're a fan of putting up shelves and munching rug. Then I'll pick you up. Yeah. They wouldn't even need a photo then. I'm like, oh my God, this guy sounds amazing. Where is he? People say to me, Andy, you could try meeting people in a nightclub. You'll never meet anyone good in a nightclub because the nightclub environment is designed to have us make bad decisions. It is because it's dark, you can't see, you can't hear. You know what, if nightclubs want to be responsible, what they should do to help us out is just before the exit, they should have a brightly lit room where you can check out the person you're leaving with. Yes, they should. They should call it, have a sodding word with yourself lounge. And you would literally get women in there just going, oh my God, you're wearing a fleece. I couldn't tell because it's so dark in there. Okay, nice to meet you. But listen, you meet somebody online, all I'm going to say is there's some safety things to take into consideration. Now, I met somebody through Twitter, just the once. I'll never do it again. And it was the most irresponsible thing I think I've ever done. And I spoke to a friend about it before we met up, and I said, listen, I've met this guy, and we seem to really like each other, and we're talking about meeting up. What do you reckon? Should I meet him? And before my mate even had a chance to say anything, I said, you know what? I am going to meet this guy. You know why? Because life's too short. And my mate just went, yeah, you're going to find out how short. And my mum says, she says, look, if you go on these dates, make sure you meet in a public place, okay? And I'm just going to add something to that. Public place, brill. Public house, excellent. Public toilet. Never meet in a public toilet. No good can come of it. Unless it's, you know them space-age toilets that they have outside, where you put the money in, press the button, and then the door opens. You know why? Because you can pretend it's blind date. How cool is that? You just put the money and press the button. And if you don't like it, just press the button really quickly. I don't know why, like, young couples, new couples have got this obsession with finding out how many people someone's been out with from before. Like, how many previous partners? This is a lose-lose situation, right? And if any of you have ever had that conversation or you think it's ever going to come up, this is what I say. This is what you should say, okay? Just say to the person that's asked you, you want to know how many previous partners? Okay, I'll tell you from the beginning, all right? 1, 2, 3, 4, you, 6, 7... Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, you've been lovely. I've been Andi Osho. Thank you very much. Good night.